You know what I hate? I hate lies. I hate lies so much, man. Lies and liars. Gonna make a stand. Gonna make my stand today. And if you don't like it, you can eat shit and go fucking crawl up into a little corner and die for all I care. This Bible and this Bible stories and this Bible bullshit, it's all bullshit. I'm calling it fucking lie. Calling it lies, straight out. You know, I was doing some studies last couple of weeks on these boundary stones around the District of Columbia. The 40 stones, which brought me to the the pattern which they set up as a diamond or a box, and how the river between the Virgin Maryland runs right down through the crotch, and the diamond, of course, being the female symbol. And for some reason or other, I was instantly dragged into Numbers 33 and 34 in that fucking piece of shit Bible. And Moses and his little camping trip there, 42 camps, and how he was allegedly out in a fucking wandering the wilderness for 42 fucking years looking for the land of milk and motherfucking honey. Of course, the land of milk and honey, as we are led to believe, is what? Israel? So let's see. They exited Egypt, right? They exited Egypt. The big exodus. They had to make their escape. And they walk across the Red Sea. And they wander for 42 years. And at the time of this, Moses is 80 years old. But they gotta go a wandering, looking for the land of milk and honey. For 42 years. Do you know how long it takes to walk around the entire planet? Was it 4.7 years for a man? It's been done. I'll leave the link in the description box. A man walked around the entire fucking planet in under 5 years. We'll just cut it to 5 years. He did it in less than 5 years. You know how long it takes to walk from Egypt to, let's say, Bethlehem? 2.7 days. But yet, we're supposed to believe that Moses was out there wandering in the desert for 42 years. What did they wander in? Were they wandering in circles? Wouldn't that have brought them back to Egypt? Or maybe they just made a great big pentagram out there in the middle of the fucking Sahara. Now, I'll tell you what they did. This is what I believe, and I can give a rat's ass what you think, what you believe. I really don't care anymore. Because the lies, I'm sick of them. I'm done with them. I don't want to. I'm fed up. I won't apologize for my language today either, because I am sick and tired of lies, man. Fucking fed up. I'm fed up. Disgusted. I got a better idea. What if a little bullshit story about Moses wandering in the desert? What if it was actually, I don't know, they hopped on a fucking boat and traveled for 40 days across the Atlantic Ocean to the land of milk and honey, which is the United fucking States. How about that? How does that sound? In the land of giants? Let's just ponder a guess that those giants where not only the animal life here in the good old land of milk and honey known as the United States, but it was also the indigenous peoples who lived here. And they did come and fucking kill, maim, and destroy, rape and pillage to claim this fucking land as their own. Because a god allegedly told them to do this. Land of milk and honey. And those fucking camps is your District of Columbia. Guarded by the Daughters of the Revolution, who can only be a member of that fucking club if they are birthed into it by the old sacred bloodline, by heritage. The guardians of those stones. In the District of Columbia, Goddess Columbia, aka Diana, and the Framer gods, otherwise known as the Framing Fathers. And they were all what? Masons. Tell me, how is it that out in Colorado, they have found ancient Hebraic script on a stone in the middle of no fucking where? Ancient. We're talking, I don't know, 1500 BC. So how is it that 1500 BC, now don't confuse this with the other stone with the little cross of Lorraine on it. Let's get focused here. I'll leave this in the description box as well. And you can talk shit and come on and leave fucked up comments and mock all you want. I don't give a shit, man. So how is it that in the middle of fucking Colorado, there's a big old fucking stone with ancient Negav script on it? 1500 BC. How'd that happen? Then there's the old trip there with Columbus, with the Nina and Pinta and Santa Maria, St. Mary, by the way, coming over here. Is it 1492? Supposed to be looking for the Americas, make a discovery, yet in actuality was 3 ships full of Jews being persecuted in Spain when they had the Catholic conversion going on. It was either convert to Catholicism, die, or leave the country. So they loaded them up on boats and come on over here to the motherland, which had already been inhabited by the tribes that got here first. Meanwhile, some dipshit with a quill pen and parchment paper decides to write the new story, the life and times. We'll just confuse the shit out of everybody. We'll give them a straw god. Then I'll worship the straw god. And you little puss bags that are going to come on here and leave your stupid comments telling me I need to study. I need to study the Bible. Fuck off. Eat shit. I fucking study, so I'm sick of studying the fucking Bible. All of them. All the translations. All of them. Every single one of them. I studied my way right out of that piece of shit fucking book of lies. Now don't get confused here. Don't get confused. Don't start thinking that I don't believe in God or I believe in a supreme source here. The source of all creation, all times, places, things, and beyond. Not only do I believe, I know. No, actually I don't believe. I know. Alright? So don't go getting all uppity and shit in my face about I'm some sort of an antichrist anything. Maybe I am an antichrist. The fuck does Christ mean anyways? Fucking happy little Christian nation. Why is it that other countries know more about our fucking business than we do? Why are we called the fucking little Satan and there's the great Satan? Or are we the great Satan and they're the little Satan? Why the fuck are we called Satan anything? By any other country anywhere? Why is it that we talk shit? Our fucking propaganda is peace and love and we go out and kill? Why is that? You tell me, why is that, almighty Christian nation? I'm fucking sick to my stomach, man. Fucking idiots out there worshiping a piece of shit book. So Moses wandered for 42 years in the fucking desert. Which desert? Where exactly was he wandering? Did he walk in circles? Did he make a giant pentagram out in the middle of the desert? Which desert did he walk? Because if he went across the Red Sea, he was already in the land of milk and fucking honey, wasn't he? Didn't he already get there? I mean, it only takes two and a half days to walk from Egypt to Israel. So where the fuck was he walking? And if a man could walk around the entire planet in under 5 years, where exactly was Moses? Did he go into another dimension? Was he in another dimension where their shoes don't wear out and their clothing doesn't wear out? And on top of all that, at the end of this time period, he just has to get translated up out of here. Oh, and anyone who doesn't want to commit to the slaughter of the innocent beings, you know, the giants in the land of milk and honey, well, they just get killed on the spot. And only Joshua and Caleb get to go and enjoy the bloodbath because they wanted to. Must have been one hell of a fucking walk. Yeah, so that's it. I got an attitude today, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Fucking sick of the lies. Tired of you fucking brain dead zombies. Man, you zombies. You just swallow shit. And you get the balls to tell me to go study. "40 days and 40 nights of rain." How long would it take to sail from, I don't know, let's say Morocco over to the US? Where would you find the land of milk and honey over there in the desert? So yeah, that's my rant for the day. I belong to the source of all creation, times, places, and beyond. I am, and that's that. Pull your heads out of your asses. Start seeing the lies. Throw them down. Wake the fuck up. Fucking awful lonely here. Oh, and as a side note, before any of you fucking knucklehead, dumb ass, the Bible is the word of God, it's the breath of God, people come out and start talking shit. If you even made it to the end of the video, let me just say this. That we don't know the fucking truth because the truth has been scrubbed from our collective memory. Alright? What do you think the Spanish Inquisition and the Christian Crusades were really all about? It was about deleting anyone who knew the truth, all written forms of truth, anything, anywhere that mocked the truth was to be destroyed. Everything. Most of you are aware that the common man wasn't even allowed to have a Bible, own a Bible, let alone read a Bible. They couldn't read it anyways. It was all written in a language that they had no idea of. Priests were not even allowed to read the Bible. They were given certain sermons to speak to the people, and that was that. Only the upper echelon. I mean, that shit started almost immediately BC, or AD, should I say. I mean, I don't think it was actually proper, or should I say allowed, for the average Joe fuckhead on the street to have a Bible until after 1611. 1611. I mean, there was the ups and downs, but you know how many times Bibles have been gathered and burned, destroyed? I mean, Bloody Mary alone wiped out so much. So before you go getting on your high horse and talking shit and telling me I need to study, I think you really need to start asking some hard questions. And if you do believe in a God anywhere, by any name, then you should know that the most important thing should always be the truth. Not living a lie that's candy-coated as truth. The common man was not allowed to read the Bible. Isn't that a fucking huge signpost right there? Big red flag. It's supposed to be the breath of God, the Word, the living truth, but yet we're not allowed to even take a look at it. Not until 1611. And what else was going on in the 1600s? Do you come from the land down under? Fucking milk and honey. Everything will be in the description box. Peace out.